Hello, my cousins. I'm Barry Hilton, and you are watching Joburg Today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Joburg Today. I'm your host, Leroy Viaggi. As a producer on Joburg Today, every now and then I get to meet a Joburger who introduces me to a whole new world.
About 15 years ago, I had a de Havilland chipmunk. I was fortunate to buy into a syndicate that had a de Havilland chipmunk. And I started aerobatics then. A lot of it regrettably self-taught, so I used to read books and go try and work it out. Just not the way I recommend doing it. It's quite a stupid way of doing it, but that's how it started. Didn't do anything serious in the beginning. I didn't do any air shows. I didn't do any competition. It was just a Sunday afternoon loop and a roll. Such an intense thing to do that when you're up there and when you're flying, that's where you are. You're living in that moment. Nothing else concerns you. It's brutally honest. You can make all the excuses in the world about whether you think you're good or bad, but it's just you alone in the airplane, in the cockpit. You've got a dozen judges or half a dozen judges watching you, and your scores at the end of the day tell the story. You must understand there are very many different art forms within aerobatics. So if you're talking about air show aerobatics and you're talking about competition aerobatics, they're very different. Competition aerobatics is akin to pure mathematics. It's about precision and accuracy. Whereas air show aerobatics is like applied mathematics. It's more about artistry and expressing the airplane, and it's made to look exciting. It's made to look dangerous. It's made to look wild and to impress. And so maybe people get the impression of aerobatics from what they see in air shows. But competition aerobatics is a very different thing. Same airplanes, same maneuvers, but the emphasis is more on precision. Do I consider myself an adrenaline junkie? No, absolutely not. I think people that don't understand aerobatics look at it and they look at an airplane moving in an extreme way and they would think it's stunting or it's adrenaline. It's not that at all. Certainly in the beginning there's a little bit of anxiety as you're trying things out in the airplane for the first time. But as you come to understand the art form, and I do call it an art form a lot more, it becomes more like an expression, more like dance, more like fluidity, more like balance. You start to concern yourself a lot more with things like accuracy and precision of flying. Naturally, as you get competent, you'll be able to express yourself and to open up the boundaries and do a lot more with the airplane. You're going to see and be impressed by and influenced by a bunch of people and videos and YouTube, and going to want to perhaps try those things. Don't, because what you're not seeing is the years and years and years of dedication and practice to get there. So my advice is, first of all, get a very good instructor, somebody that you trust, that trusts you. Get the right airplane and stick to the limitations. Understand the limitations, understand the rules, and stick to those, and it's an incredibly safe sport.